one little pill. That's right. One little pill that can change your life. NZT. That one little pill makes all things, all possibilities limitless. Hey, everybody. I am Bug TV Franklin. I am the host of Uncle to Uncle, probably the main host, the best host. I'm joined by my man here, the coolest uncle of my whole world, Uncle Howard. How's it going? This is a Patreon exclusive, but I've decided it will be free. The first episode will be free to the public.
Now that is charity. Yeah, this is a Patreon, but more than that, it's our patriotic duty to share this first episode with all of you. My name is Uncle Howard. You can find me on Twitter at MiataGuy4U. And we are joined this exciting first week, this inaugural week, by the man who you might know as the host, the Lord, I suppose, of the Blue Ribbons. But I'm just going to call him hell of a nice guy. That good head of hair and a dick that hangs low. Taylor, take it away.
Thank you so much, Uncle Howard. That is insanely accurate, so I'm glad that happened. My Twitter, for sure, is flattery_sucks. And I am so happy to be here. Not so much for the free one, because we all know that's going to be trash. But for the week of ones that people have to pay for, I feel great. Better. Yeah, we'll work much
guys,
harder.
You messed up. Your Twitter, you got to type in http://www.twitter.com/ and then your handles, because people are going to get confused. But nonetheless, see, it's like I almost had a shot of NZT, and I was well actually in you guys, but I did not take an NZT or an Alpha Brain. I'm here sober, more or less, right? Most of us. Is anybody here drinking?
I'm having a couple of cold ones. Sure.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking a Lagunitas. So that's Spanish, so that's smart. It means small lagoon, and it's called Super Cluster Ale. Spanish, they say learning a foreign language is a good way to improve your cognitive abilities. So I thought, Franklin, you and I, why don't we try to learn some words in a language neither of us speak, and meet back here this time next week, see how much we can speak to each other and see how much smarter we are. What do you think?
Oh, es una idea muy bueno.
Sí, pero necesita hacer un idioma nunca de nuestra hablar. See? Was that right? You know what I mean?
Definitely understand what's happening right now.
Yeah, you see, because you're a smart guy. No NZT needed.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask a question, you guys. Who's somebody that could have used some NZT this week?
Oh, that's a great question. How about the freaking president?
Oh, what a bird brain.
Did he put his foot in it this time or what?
The good thing is he never stops. Like, he's just constantly. Like, he needs those brain pills. I think he might be suffering from too many dick pills, to be honest with you. Pardon my French.
Oh, so what he's gaining in length, he's losing in brain power.
Yeah, for every rock hard erection that the president of the United States gets, he loses, let's say, 0.4% brain function.
Oh no!
I think that's how that works.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's a drastic loss right there. That is a drastic loss for the president. How about that Daryl Morey?
Oh boy, I wish I could hear less of his opinions on the world.
I don't know what he said, but LeBron had to add something to it, and LeBron did not do a good job of adding things to it. That's what I understand. I'm well versed in the politics of the world.
I strive very hard to not have an opinion on what's going on in Hong Kong, because I don't want communists mad at me, and I don't want to be on the same side as conservatives. So I don't know.
Wow.
It's bad. It sucks.
Catch 42, man. Catch 42.
Yeah.
It's not good. Yeah. You think you got 21? Well, they got 22, so it's not good. Not good to have an opinion, folks. That's what we've learned.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
You
But
stay away
anyways,
from them.
is there anybody else you guys can think of that needs an NZT? We got the president. We got some of the,
How about Jonah Hill for dropping out of Batman? Now that was
Oh,
money
He's
in
going to
the
regret
bank.
that.
See, I
Absolutely.
disagree. I think he was on NZT, the former War Dogs actor, because he realized if he's playing the jokester, he's taking the warning of Jack Nicklaus
Yeah,
to heart.
warned him.
I warned him about being the Penguin. You don't want to cross that line.
Yeah.
Those Batman characters, they consume you.
Yeah, look
They
at
That's
consume
true.
Danny DeVito's never been more horrifying.
you. Yeah, that's no.
Val Kilmer's never gotten over it.
Yeah.
You know what? Val Kilmer's never gotten over because he used to look great, and now we fast forward over 20 years, and he's not as attractive as he was 27 years ago.
It makes no sense. It can
Makes no
only
sense.
be Batman's.
It could only be that Batman,
That
It's
wacky,
really something.
laughy Batman.
Send in the Batman.
Yeah.
Now that's a good joke.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
good.
So
That was
so
That's
thank you. So for those that don't know, this podcast is dedicated to the film Limitless, and I do mean film. It's it was on a projector, so meaning it was filmed,
Yeah.
and
absolutely.
we cover. This is a by the minute podcast called Minuteless. That's right. You are listening to Minuteless by Uncle Howard and Franklin. So Minuteless, we are tackling the film Limitless by the minute. So right now, we're going to discuss the very first minute of the movie Limitless.
Oh, well,
Anybody
the first.
like to? Yeah, go ahead, Uncle Howard.
Yeah, I was very excited to note that the first thing, this movie's playing on Netflix for everyone who wants to watch a minute a day.
Mhm.
The very first thing you see is a warning from Netflix that says thematic material involving a drug. And that got me to think, what drug are they talking about?
It's FDA approved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
weird.
Right? What drug are they talking about? It's that. See, there you go. I hate to bring politics
It's
into this, but
foreshadowing.
you see an agenda by Netflix, huh? They don't
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
you on NZT because if you have half an IQ point, you'll realize Netflix is trash and you'll
That's
cancel
true.
it. We do love those Netflix originals though. Who could name some Netflix original movies off the top of their head?
Tall Girl. Is that actually what it's called? I was gonna do.
I
a
don't
stupid
know.
title.
Yeah, I've heard
But-
that term.
Is it
on
called
Twitter.
Tall Girl? Or is it called like,
Diary of a Mad Tall Girl.
yeah, Diary of a Mad Tall Girl?
Tyler Perry presents.
Yeah.
Now you know what, that might actually be worth watching. So I'm
That
not
would
gonna give
be
Netflix
cool,
that
yeah.
credit.
I can be tall all by myself.
we got Sandy Wexler. That's a
that's
Netflix
cool.
movie, right?
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
yeah, the Naughty Nine or whatever, the Sandler.
The Ridiculous Six.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what? It's funny that the only movies we can think of when we hear Netflix originals, they're Sandler.
Yeah,
Sandler
well,
can't do this all on his own. He's not
No, he's-
Superman.
His back's not that broad.
No.
I don't think. Maybe it is.
Well, maybe.
Is Sandy Wexler the one where he is kind of Superman though? Like
What's
I don't.
an agent?
no, oh maybe that's a different one. What's the one where he's like the cobbler and he can go back in time or whatever?
The cobbler? The
Is that the-
titular role of the
Is
cobbler?
that what it's called? Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, but is he like a superhero kind of?
I haven't seen the cobbler.
Oh, I
Yeah.
read something about it and it's what it sounded like. Anyway, well,
Yeah.
it was a good reference then for all
Does he
of
get the
us.
time stone? Does he have the time stone? Is that how he's able to?
He
Okay.
he does, and then at the end he snaps his fingers. I don't know. I don't watch Marvel movies. I don't get the reference.
Local cool guy alert. Local
Yeah.
cool guy
Me and
alert.
me and Martin Scorsese, we sit around and talk about films from his youth that we love. Bunch of French shit. There was one thing I wanted to say about in the first minute.
Okay,
I
go
knew
for it.
like this is when I knew it was going to be good. Is one of the production companies that did it is called
Virgin.
Rogue Production.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
like
And-
Sarah Palin.
Yeah, and I was like, well, listen, I don't want any, boring production. I want a rogue
So you're telling
thing.
me this film, this is a rogue production. This is like
Yeah.
almost like it's not an organized project here. This is,
This isn't
this
your
is like
grandpappy's movie production company,
no, this is
all
a
right?
guerrilla production on the streets. These are real elements. These are real people.
Exactly. Like, I was so excited when I saw that. I was like, this is going to be the shit. It's going to be awesome.
So I saw the first thing I see. You hear the banging on a door.
Mm-hmm.
It's matched. The audio is matched that banging with the opening credits. We see I think for Relativity Media and back to Sandler. Relativity Media has produced You Don't Mess with the Zohan, Furious 7, Grown Ups 1, Zombieland, and Hancock. So
That's
you're
good stuff.
these
That's
are all
good.
home runs.
Yeah, they're winners.
These are all home runs. Zohan, Furious 7. So Relativity Media, this is the bangers, and I will vouch for Zohan. So I mean, don't even go there.
The theory of relativity is that they make dope movies.
That's if you see that, how people, in the old days they used to clap when like, oh, this is the good production place. Like they would clap
Please
for like
clap.
the lion. No, not Jeb Bush style. And you know what? Let me talk about that.
Okay.
He was doing that because people were clapping throughout every segment of his speech. So he had to say, like to do for graduation, save your claps for everybody at the end and not individual students. So he had to remind them to clap at the end.
It's typical gotcha journalism.
It
Took
kind
that
of,
out context.
Look, Jeb Bush sucks. He was my governor. He sucks, but
His
he
mine
wasn't-
too.
Yeah, he is yours too, of course, because we live together in a king size bed. But yeah, the please clap. That was misleading. That you won't hear a lot of people talk about both sides. Only me and Chris Evans.
The thing that bums me out about that is that we'll never now know what it would be like to have a president of the United States whose last name was Bush. And that doesn't seem fair.
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah, it's
very
a bummer.
unfair. Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Oh, bummer. Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa,
That's
sorry.
controversial.
Both sides.
So next one here we have Virgin produced. So
So
Richard
you made
Branson.
it.
What's up?
I said, so you made it, huh?
Oh,
Bye.
come on.
Bye.
Okay,
Well,
come back, man.
Folks,
That's
that's been Minuteless, the first ever Patreon episode.
How dare you? How
That was-
dare you?
We're just
If
having fun.
It
It was a goof.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Franklin is a noted sex lover.
if I've said I've had sex, why would I lie?
That's true.
That doesn't even make sense to
Yeah.
lie about it.
It's the lie about
Yeah,
it.
no, it makes
of
no
course
sense.
I've
Who would
done it.
ever?
It's so good. It's there's nothing like
He's-
it. It's really just so good. So
He's touched every body part you can name.
ask him for permission each time.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
fault.
of course.
But so Virgin produced. So Richard Branson had his hand in this, and when he has his hand in something, you know it's going to be a success. Look at the Virgin Megastore; those are everywhere.
Virgin Airlines.
Virgin Airlines, Virgin Cola. You remember him in the tank going down Times
Oh,
Square?
so good. Hell yeah.
That
Remember
was
when he rode a hot air balloon around the world?
Did he do that?
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds so
For,
boring.
for the British, it would be pretty boring. That's for sure.
Oh, it's so boring.
Well,
Like,
he's an old
for the
rich
British
guy.
fans, he owns at least one rail company, and you can ask them. He does a bang up job about that. That's
Nice.
not why people are talking about nationalizing the rail companies again. Certainly
Oh.
not. He's doing great.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
well,
thank
one
you for
millionaire to
the
another.
England train update, Taylor. We'll make sure we have one from you for tomorrow's episode.
Choo choo.
I have my
Okay.
interests.
So this is a Virgin produced
Yeah.
movie as well, and I mean to elaborate, their movies have been Immortals. I haven't seen that.
I've seen it.
What is it?
It's about, like Perseus fighting the gods and Mickey Rourke's in it. And so is Frida Pinto.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah, check
Not
it out.
Cool.
We have That Awkward Moment, which I have seen. If
I've seen that also. Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
know
the
what?
one with Zac Efron, right?
Zac Efron, Michael A. Jordan, and
The
he's my Michael Jordan because I don't know any other. And
Me neither.
and the war dog.
Yes.
Slash Rocky.
Oh,
Or not Rocky. Rocky's son? I don't remember. Hello?
Hey, I'm
Hello?
here.
Okay, no, what are you guys
Yeah,
doing?
there was a groovy left the
There's a
room.
notification. Ignore the notification.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so that
cool.
awkward one
Sorry.
was good. That's a
yeah, it was
fine
good.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's-
well,
I don't think it's
I haven't seen that one. Let's briefly go through the rest of their films
The
with it.
Space
Who's
Between
seen
Us,
it?
a Virgin
Nope.
produced. No.
Taylor,
What's that?
have you seen The Space Between Us?
Oh, you know what? I was looking to download that. Not download it, buy it.
Yeah, of
the
course.
other night. I think
But you
Like-
haven't.
not yet. No.
Okay. Next.
Okay. 21 and over. I don't even know what that is.
No. Is that
That
like
might-
X level kind of shit?
Okay. Machine Gun Preacher. No.
No, but that sounds good.
Sounds
yeah, it
good.
has two things I love in it, so that's good.
Yeah.
Guns and religion.
Yeah.
My two favorite things.
God, guns, and guts. The 3 G's that made America great.
All right. So we have the beginning here is the banging on the door. We can't talk about who it is because that's in the future.
Because,
so in a different
yeah,
minute.
spoilers.
It's spoilers, guys. You're watching by the minute with us. This is an arduous task, but still, we ask for your cooperation.
Yeah.
The only line we hear in the first minute of the movie is, well, obviously I miscalculated a few things.
Yeah.
So we know he's smart. We know
Yeah.
this guy's smart.
Because
He did some calculations.
dum-dums don't calculate, they just think.
Yep, they just act.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just act.
If you're
So-
calculating, then you've got a calculator, which is something nerds have, and
Yeah.
nerds are smart.
You know,
Makes sense.
Exactly.
I'd also like to point out this movie is directed by a gentleman named Neil Berger.
Yep.
That's
That
delicious.
wasn't shown in the first minute.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I guarantee it was. They show it
It's the
twice.
second minute.
No, they show it
Second-
twice. I
Okay,
They
guarantee
do
fine.
show it twice.
Fine.
He's right. I'm not trying to
Fuck.
fight.
No, okay, that's right. That's right.
I'm not trying
So
to fight
Neil
either.
Berger, who has directed Allegiant,
Of their own.
Divergent. What's up?
A legion of their own.
Lovely. It's good. It's very funny. Allegiant, Divergent, and Insurgent. What the hell are these movies? Are these like Maze Runner movies where anybody over the age of like 29 is a villain?
Wait, a legion, insurgent, divergent. Hey, I just want some detergent so I can wash this garbage out of here.
There we go.
Now that was
Yeah.
a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a good joke.
I
That's
think we
Uncle
should
Howard.
end the series now because that was. It's gonna be hard to get over that one.
What are these series? They're the Divergent series of movies. They're like a Maze Runner, Hunger Games type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
They're
like
just-
that.
They're books for angsty kids, which is fun.
Yeah, I
Angsty kids
guess.
deserve to read.
It's because soon all children will be forced to compete to the death for one reason or another. So why
Yeah.
not, acquaint yourself with the concept?
That's true. I think it's a psyop where it's like, yeah, just setting the baseline for where we do start putting our children to fight. I think it's
Right.
CIA related, but that's fine.
Okay.
It's not important.
So the only thing I notice here is the door here that these villains that we don't see yet are banging on looks kind of like a bank vault, and there's a lot of 2 men and a truck moving boxes. So
Yeah, college hunks. He's a new man in this building.
yeah, right. Well, there's like the College Hunks moving company as well.
Yeah. I
So is there
I
anything
got
else you
I
guys
got
noticed?
beaten badly by a lot of those college hunks back in the day. They also note
did
that our lead actors are Bradley Cooper and Robert Scorsese's cinema barometer, Bob De Niro.
Mhm.
So we know we're in for a good time here.
Well, that hasn't been announced yet.
No, it is. It's in the first minute.
Are you kidding me? What how are different
They
the
show
first
all
minutes?
of that before the voiceover.
No, they show all of that in the shot with like,
My
the cast
notes
and all
are
that.
in sequential order.
So are mine.
They show some of that. They show Neil Berger, Bradley.
Okay, you're
Cooper.
right. You're right. They
Okay,
show
where
some
it's
names
like
at the
the
beginning. They
tunk,
show them again.
tunk,
You're right.
tunk.
Yeah. You're right. Hey, I take it back.
Uncle
Okay.
Howard, baby.
Okay, so you've been right. You're right for twice in your life in the fucking shortest span of time.
the
Congratulations.
only times I've ever cared about it.
Is there anything else we've noticed from this first minute?
That's the first minute. So thanks for listening to the
Yeah.
first free and only free episode of Minuteless.
Oh, that's some other ones as well down the road.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, for sure.
Maybe.
So
I think you want to make
you
them
wanna
pay.
make-
Get that
okay,
loot.
whatever. So that is that it, gentlemen? Is that all we got?
Minute one,
I think
baby.
so.
How would you
yeah.
rank the Limitless movie, TV show, and book?
I haven't unfamiliar so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll change that.
Yeah. 1 minute into the universe, I can't wait to find out more.
Yeah.
All right, Uncle Howard, do you want to close this off?
Yeah, hey everybody, thanks for listening. This was Minuteless. You have spent one less minute with Limitless thanks to listening to Minuteless. Miss?
You had a better one and you forgot it.
Yeah, I didn't write it down.